Hello friends, I'm Moon and today we are diving in the fantastic world of Linux gaming. And if you are a consistent user of Linux, then you must probably know about Steam OS. And today we have the first of our list, Bazzite OS, aka the OG open source Steam OS. Now, it's an open source Linux distribution designed to be an alternative to Valve's Steam OS 3, which aims to provide a seamless gaming experience across various hardwares, including handheld devices like Steam Deck, ROG Ally, Legion Go, and even traditional desktops and laptops. Now, it was recently launched at November 2023 and it is based on Fedora, which utilizes the Universal Blue, which is a container-based image of a Fedora. So you don't have to worry about security and stability as it's gonna be a container, but the performance is gonna be the best in the whole industry. We have pre-installed gaming platforms like Steam, Lutris, and it automatically enables the big picture mode of Steam, so you don't have to worry about any gaming layout, and it has all hardware support, including the proprietary NVIDIA drivers, hardware accelerated H264 coding, and it is properly optimized for handheld devices. So if you have a controller, then it's gonna be a game changer for you. And now talking about it, it provides two different choices, a KD Plasma desktop and there is a GNOME desktop. Now both are optimized for gaming, but Plasma offers a more customizable interface while GNOME provides a more modern user interface. Now I'd definitely go for GNOME, but it doesn't matter as you're gonna be in Steam's big picture mode most of the time. And talking about the updates and rollbacks, then yes, you have atomic updates, so you don't have to worry about any update breaking down your system. And along with that, it has native Linux apps which enables you to run Android application. Now it is done through Wait-Write, obviously, and it is supported for most of the x86 and 64 PCs which were released in the last decade. So if you have a PC which was released after 2010, then it's gonna be pretty fine. And the link is in the description. Now let's move to the next operating system, which is for obviousness. If you are a Linux user, then you might know about Nobara Linux. And now the next in the list is obviously Nobara Linux, as I said, and it is based on Fedora. Now what's the difference between Bazzite and Nobara? Well, this is based on pure Fedora, which means no containerization. So which means that you get a better out-of-the-box experience, especially for gamers, content creators, power users who want to use everything natively without any containerization. And that gives you a little boost of performance, and it is really recommended for low-end PCs in my opinion. Now it is a pre-tweaked version of Fedora, that means it is heavily focused on those people who are coming from Windows and they are new to Linux. So they will be given NVIDIA drivers, multimedia codecs, gaming-related packages like Wine, Lutris, Steam, OBS with supported plugins, and media editing tools all out of the box, which means pre-installed. All you have to do is just update the whole system a few times and it will be there. Nobara will take care of all automatically. Now Nobara has multiple editions. The official one is GNOME, then they have a KD Plasma one, and then they have a customized version of GNOME, which is like a uniquely aesthetic and more predefined software version. Now, why gamers like it? Well, they have Proton GE and Wine GE pre-installed, which often gives better compatibility and performance than the official versions. Then they have Lutris and Steam pre-installed, then they have VKD3D and DXVK pre-installed, and then they have so many game performance tweaks as well built into the kernel, and along with it, creators like it as well because it comes with plugins and WAPI and NVENC codec. Well, how should I say it? The VAAPI and NVENC encoding out of the box, along with FFmpeg, and it has amazing compatibility with DaVinci Resolve, Blender, and all the other stuff as well. Now, the system requirements are pretty easy. You need a 64-bit Intel or AMD CPU along with 4 gigs or more RAM and any GPU which was released in the last decade. That's it. And now let's move to the next one, which is Pop OS. Well, how can we forget the King Kong of, what do we call it? It's not the King Kong of Linux, but the King Kong of laptops, because it is made by System76, which is actually an amazing Linux laptop producer, maker. How can I say it? Like, it is like Dell and HP of Linux. And imagine a company who creates Linux laptops has created their own operating system. Then you can imagine how amazing it is gonna be. It's an American company, and the distro is based on Ubuntu, so you don't have to worry about anything. And thanks to Ubuntu, you have, well, how can I talk about it? Like, think about Pop! OS as a supercharged Ubuntu without any snaps. You have an amazing clean design, better performance, and productivity tools. And the Cosmic desktop environment is currently in development, which is a new Rust-based desktop environment. And it is not a GNOME fork, don't worry about it, and it is built from scratch, which focuses on performance, user control, and others. You can check a video about it in my channel, I recently uploaded it. And talking about the performance, then yes, there are two different versions of Pop! OS. One made specifically for NVIDIA GPUs, and the other one which is made for Intel and AMD GPU. That means you get out of the box NVIDIA proprietary driver support. Amazing. And you can easily switch between integrated and discrete GPU on command directly from the operating system. It is perfectly for gaming, machine learning ML, CAD, and GPU intensive tasks at top. And if you have some money or planning to buy a new Linux laptop or a laptop for Linux, then don't forget to check out the amazing series of System76 laptops. They are literally the perfect, they are like, how can I say it, like, just imagine as how Apple made MacBook, the laptop, along with the CPU, along with the operating system. You're gonna get a similar experience on System76 laptops. And now let's go to the next one, which is Zorin OS. Now talking about Zorin OS, then yes, it is also based on Ubuntu, but it inherits the stability and software ecosystem while being more polished and user-friendly than Ubuntu. It has amazing battery life along with amazing performance, as it gives you a complete and simple layout, so you can actually make, like switch to performance modes, change your GPUs, all the other stuff you could do on Pop! OS, but with a different sort of environment. Like, Zorin OS is like a similar desktop to Windows but better. It is a lightweight but with light theme. It gives you a vibe of, being in an open and paradise sort of environment, while Pop! OS gives you like the abyss, the shadow, the darkness. There are multiple types of gamers out there, those who like dark theme, those who like light theme. So yep, that's the difference between Zorin OS and Pop! OS in my opinion. Because in Linux you can do anything you want. Well, there is one thing which makes them different. Zorin OS has a light theme, which is based on XFCE desktop environment. It requires only 1 GB RAM. So yep, that's the difference. And now let's move to the last and with that being said, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you do, then subscribe for more awesome tech videos uploaded on this channel, and I'll meet you next video. Till then, I'm signing out.